I love that you said that, Brandon, because we're gonna start it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We're here. It's a little different though. It's a little We kind of got an odd episode today. No Devin. We do got Brandon. We got
Hey,
Uncle Jay back in the building. Uncle Jay.
What's up? What's up?
Jackson back in
Uncle
the building.
Jay.
This man.
No,
This probably I don't know what I don't know how many episodes you've done in the past. So this is probably your like I don't know fucking 30th, 25th. I don't know. So
47th.
47th.
back,
I don't
man.
know. He's been on some episodes. So you know what? I wanted it to be a 4-man. I wanted Devin to be on tonight, but hey, I don't know what happened to him. He fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what, but what's going on, Brandon?
Shit, man. Not much, man. Chilling.
What's
Y'all
going
boys been
on,
up to?
Jack?
Chilling.
I don't think we've done
Chilling.
podcasts, huh?
He said chilling. So I
I
was
think
just copying.
we've done podcasts together. This is your first visual pod.
First visual.
First visual pod. We're
I like
here,
the layout of it. It looked clean.
and we do got shit to talk about.
Yeah, my shit just
NFL.
looks like a FaceTime, bro. I can't even see no layout.
Which you can see. I mean, hey, you gotta get your background up, Brandon.
What you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? That shit wrong. What are you talking about?
You look like you're kept in like a
That shit
you look
wrong.
like you're kept in like a mental asylum or something. They're not, no
Hey,
colors.
every day.
No
Y'all see no
colors on
window
the
and
wall.
shit?
No window. I bet that the window is nailed shut.
Boarded up.
Damn, Skippy.
Boarded up. Can't even open that. He got one arm free from the straitjacket just to do that. It's crazy. But
He got it around his waist right now.
we do have a lot to talk about today. We got NBA, we got NFL, we got a little bit of off the record because bro, do y'all know about the Jonah Hill shit?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about the Jonah Hill shit, but apparently Jonah Smith is wilding. So we obviously got to talk about that. But we got some trivia. We got some road to the Super Bowl. We're gonna finish off the AFC East tonight.
Trivia, man.
Hey, we're gonna talk about your boy Aaron Rodgers tonight. We're gonna talk about him. But some of the topics are like, something me, Brandon, Devin have talked about, but I wanted to get Jackson's opinion and see how we feel about that. Talk about some shit. Oh, we got a little bit of word of Weddle. And I guess we're bringing Podol back because these two convinced me for some reason to bring back Podol. So
Love it.
I guess that's
I didn't even know what it was, bro. They green. They should have been told me about this. They should have been told me about this.
NBA Weddle. What is that? But we do have some of that. We'll get into that in a little bit. But do we want to start with NBA?
Yeah, why not?
Some NBA topics. So here's my first question for y'all. Was LeBron like teasing retirement?
Fuck no.
Bro, he's been teasing it.
But I mean, like,
but he ain't. Luckily for us, he's not retiring.
But
bro, that whole speech was corny, though. That whole speech was corny.
I mean, after the free agency thing, when he like posted everybody was like, "Hey, we made moves." Wrong. He made it. Wrong. I think LeBron made it obvious a while ago that he was playing next year. He said he's playing with Bronny, so we know
that's the reason why it's corny.
That's
he said he was playing with Bronny.
He said he's playing with Bronny.
But everybody
even had the
saying he's going to
retire. Story of the fucking Hawks drafting him, projected to draft him, posted on his Instagram story, and he was like, then he comes out at the SBs like 3 weeks later, and he's like, well, I was thinking about retiring, but then like, it's a pleasure for y'all to keep having me. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Nobody thought you were retiring.
Come on, Brandon. Did you think he was retiring?
No, I ain't think bro, come on.
I ain't no way. Goofy. I didn't think he was retiring.
I ain't a fucking goofy. Do I have goofy tattooed on me? No.
But you know who else ain't retiring? You know who else is gonna be on an LA team next year that ain't retiring?
Russ.
James Harden.
Yeah, he's determined.
James Harden quoted, determined to be a Clipper.
Just like Dame, determined to be a Heat.
I think James Harden's going to have more trade requests than Jordan's got rings, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, so he's got
out of Houston.
Well, they say that because he wasn't given a big contract in OKC, he forced his way out of there too.
He got traded out of there.
He got traded for Surge.
He got traded out of OKC. He got traded out of Houston. He got traded out of Brooklyn, and now he's gonna get traded out of Philly. Which is gonna be 4. Which is
I don't count the first one. I don't count the first one because if that first one did not happen, bro, we would not have.
I think the first one was the only one that was like deserved. Like, yeah, he should have got out of OKC.
Yeah.
Well, he should have got paid, and we should have gotten that trio in OKC.
Yeah.
Hey, it should have happened, but James Harden was not gonna come out of his shell unless he left OKC.
Like, we wouldn't consider Harden the way he is if he
James Harden already said that in his little documentary. If he would have never left OKC, he would never came out of his bubble.
I think that's true, but I don't think he had to stay in OKC his whole career. I think even if it was 3 more years, I think them boys could have got a ring.
Maybe. Probably.
I think they could have.
I mean, they were on the verge. They were on the verge too already.
And I mean, James was the 6th man. Make sure you're not bumping that. James was the 6th man. If it turned into a situation where it's Russ, James, KD, they're all flourishing, like that would have been something crazy to watch. But obviously, at one point, James had to go, be a star of his own team, and I mean that
lose in the Western Conference Finals a couple years.
Yeah, and just waste his talent in Houston and just do whatever he did. But did y'all see the new rule?
The flopping rule.
The flopping rule.
Yeah.
Flopping now equals technical foul shot.
And other team possession after the foul shot.
Which
Memphis is done.
How big of a deal is this? Do you think this actually is?
We'll see when it happens. I don't think I think it's definitely going to reduce flopping a lot, but it's kind of it's more of a regular season foul than a playoff foul. Because in the playoffs, refs will hold the whistle. They'll swallow the whistle. They won't call shit anyway. So why would they call a flop?
I just feel I guess it's going to depend on what they consider a flop. Are they calling every single time it looks like an offensive player dramatically reacted to getting touched a flop?
I think it's more of a defensive call. I'm not gonna lie. Let's say
no foul, you didn't commit a foul, but they reacted as if there was a foul.
You know that famous video of Marcus Smart, when somebody's going for the box out and he jumps up and fishtails a little bit.
Yeah,
that'll be called. But something like drawing a charge and it's a block, that's not necessarily a flop. That's more of a blocking foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, Brandon. How you feel about the new rule?
I don't know, man. I think it's a good thing, but I don't know why they haven't done anything for when a ref does a bullshit call yet. How come they don't get when they do a bullshit call, why don't they get fined or nothing like that? Where's the rules on that?
Because they don't make NBA money, bro. That's why.
Bullshit.
They're getting paid maybe.
Bullshit. They the reason the NBA gets shit called this is a storyline. This shit ain't real. Because they calling shit that shouldn't even be called sometimes.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. If you turned it into a discussion like that, it would be every single controversial call would then be, does this ref deserve to be fined? Does he deserve to be punished? I mean...
Right. And they could do it after the game. They can review the game footage and shit, and they can see...
Well, they do that already.
If they did it, all right. An example that call that LeBron cried about. When LeBron clearly got slapped and the ref was right there, you can see clear as day LeBron got hit. Blown call, whatever. Or if they do it they call a bullshit foul, even though there was no foul, and it led to the dude getting to the free throw line and they win the game off free throws type shit. the referee would have to get like fined, like not like an NBA player, but like they would have to get a fine, like according like how an NBA player would, percentage wise or something.
Or
Like,
like,
because they can control the outcome of the game.
would it be a fine, or do they just get to ref less games, which results in less money for them?
You can do that too. Any kind of form of punishment, bro. Like maybe send them like, oh, you need to coach more games and learn, or ref more games and learn how to actually be a ref and everything before you can actually get to like
So I
a
think
big
they
stage
actually
kind of move.
do that in the playoffs. Like it's like whatever team, like what referee team as a group like has the less
Are the
blown
best.
calls will ref the finals. Like
They
that
they
kind of
I
thing.
know they
Well,
do. I know they do like the best refs, but it don't mean
I
like if
think
you have no punishment for refs right now, like you can't really tell like who's the best ref because like they're going based off of certain like stuff that I don't even know about.
yeah, I don't know what do they like what would they base it off of? Just what they consider.
Well, they review every game at the end of the game
Mm-hmm.
because then you get that game report, and they're like, "Yeah, we blew this call. We blew this call. We should have called this." Like that kind of thing.
Mm,
So like they'll get a report at the end of the day, but like it's like whoever makes the fewest amount of mistakes will get to go on.
I believe they do the
I
same
mean,
thing in
what
the
do you
NFL.
what do you
Really?
deem a mistake? Like just a blown call, or like what about
I
like a
mean,
call that's
I
a
think
blown
because then
call, nothing that
if
was
it's a
supposed to be
mistake, then they
called.
would have to come back and like reverse something or whatever. Like they would have to come out and say like, oh, it was a mistake.
Well,
Like
I
they would
think
have
like
to
the
like
NBA should
punish
do
like
challenges like the NFL, but like only 4
they do.
calls.
can't you
Like
challenge?
they do now. You can challenge in the
For
NBA. You get 2 of them.
for like a referee call though.
Yeah, you can.
I thought can you not challenge a
You
foul?
can. You can challenge
You
a
can.
call now. You can even challenge like in the
I
NBA.
thought
You
you
can
could
challenge that
challenge like
something
a
did
dead
happen.
ball.
No, you can challenge that something
Like
did
it could
happen
go
too.
off
No,
one player and then you'd be like, nah, it went off, bro. Like that kind of thing.
no, you can do. You
I
can do
know
like
I know in 2K I'd be challenging fouls.
they were challenging a lot for like fouls. Like they were like, oh, I want to challenge that like
Ooh,
LeBron
okay,
got fouled,
hold on. I was about
but
to say the Lakers
you don't have
definitely had to have
challenges like within the
challenged.
2 minutes though,
The
huh?
Lakers, or I was about to say the Lakers definitely had to at least try to challenge that fucking
No, you can't. You can't challenge
that
with like
foul.
within like 2 minutes or some shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they at least like they had to have made that comment like the Lakers cannot challenge because it's in the final 2 minutes or it's going to be an official review. Because I remember watching that and they reviewed it and they still were like no foul. That's a crazy
But
blown call.
and yeah, and it was that's. But then how can you say like oh like they made a mistake if you're also saying like the referees calls are always what how it goes. So then by saying they made mistakes, like saying that the NBA kind of made a mistake. But how do you
I
fix it? Disciplinary action, just like how they do with NBA players, bro.
I mean to be
Like it
honest,
doesn't have to be the same thing as NBA players, but some kind of certain punishment, like for them, like I said, bumping them down or some shit. Like you
to be
can't ref.
honest, if the NBA is genuine and because people go on that whole NBA scripted or NBA this if it's not and let's be real and say it's not and it's a legit business and they they just
It's legit, bro.
sometimes they blow calls sometimes they don't. I feel like it's gonna be an everlasting like I don't know if like reffing's never gonna be perfect
No,
like and it's never gonna be
no,
like
but like the challenges are like come on, they you can do so much better.
but you know what? I also believe that this new flopping rule, I think this new flopping rule will help the game itself because I think less
you know,
people will be flopping.
you know what my dad kept saying, bro. You know how LeBron's speech was saying like he ain't like he's not gonna try to cheat the game. So whenever he can't perform to his highest standards, like he's not gonna. That's when he's gonna retire because he doesn't want to cheat the game.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of the people that flop in the game.
Do you think people like LeBron is a reason for this
I think he's part of it.
this
I
rule?
think mostly
I mean,
Marcus
I mean, he's
Smart.
definitely not part of it, but I don't think he's like the biggest factor. You know what mean? Like he's
Like,
not
well,
like the
he's
driving force.
he's part of it, but he's not the biggest. I'd say someone like James Harden.
No. I think
Oh,
the
yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
biggest like it's Marcus Smart and like damn James
I mean,
Harden.
Marcus Smart
Like,
just
them
gets those
motherfuckers
like
used to-
obvious like highlight fucking flops. You know what I mean? Like,
Marcus
I would
Smart
agree
is
with Bro
definitely-
in saying James Harden because he's gotten to the foul line the most the past like.
He
8
lives off the
years.
foul line. He lives off that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
But LeBron is definitely a factor, is what I'm saying. Like he was factoring in it. Like he's the face of the NBA. You can't have the face of the NBA doing that shit.
Right.
So there's two things that we've talked about on this podcast, Brandon, that I wanted to get an opinion from Jackson, and maybe we could talk about it and see how we feel about it. First off, how do you feel, Jackson, about two things? Chris Paul to the Warriors, and the Warriors trading away Jordan Poole, and now being a Washington Wizard. Who is right here? We have a Wizard fan, and a Washington Commander fan. So there you go.
Those exist, bro.
But
we do have a Wizard fan. So yeah, those two prompts. I need to know, how do you feel about that?
All right. So listen. First of all, I just want to say, Jordan Poole hates being in DC. He does not look happy. He does not want to be there. He looks like he hates Kyle Kuzma. He has nobody else on the team. Like, he does not want to be there. Like, after going from Golden State
Kyle Kuzma's not that raw either, bro. They overhype Kyle Kuzma. Keep going.
I mean, Kyle Kuzma is like, like he's going to get a lot of minutes with us. He's going to get a lot of shots with us. So he's going to look a lot better than he was on the Lakers.
Oh, for sure.
But same thing with Jordan Poole. He's going to look a lot better than he was on the Warriors. He's probably going to average close to 30. But he's not going to get the Brad Beal type love. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like Brad Beal, born and like pretty much raised. Like, I know he went to Florida, but like born and raised in DC pretty much.
Yeah.
But like, as far as Chris Paul goes, like, I think it's a smart move for the Warriors.
No.
Yeah. All right, so let me
y'all
just tell
froze.
you why. Let me just tell you why.
Hold on, y'all froze.
Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all now, but I didn't hear any. I heard, and now let me say Chris Paul to the Warriors, and then it froze.
All right, go ahead. You can just repeat what you said.
I think Chris Paul to the Warriors is a good move for the Warriors, but not because Chris Paul is gonna bring something to the Warriors that they've never seen before, like Curry and Paul sharing the court is going to be something amazing. Like, no, like, Chris Paul's like 37, 38. Like, he's not going to bring something we don't know yet. Jordan Poole averaged a lot of turnovers in the playoffs. Everybody saw that. Everybody knew that. That's why he didn't play in the playoffs as much as he should have compared to the regular season or even last season playoffs.
Yeah, he couldn't score either.
What Paul is going to do, he's going to come off that bench just like Jordan Poole was doing and like he was supposed to, and he's going to be the distributor. He's going to get Moses Moody, he's going to get Kuminga more involved and bring Kuminga's stock up more so that if they wanted to trade Kuminga, they could, or even Moses Moody. But a reason that I'm saying this is because before Chris Paul came to the Suns, DeAndre Ayton was regarded as a bust. Like, forget Booker, forget KD before he came there. Like,
100%, 100%.
Ayton was regarded as a bust. Him. But then when Chris Paul comes there, we're gonna sign Ayton to 4 years, like $150 million max deal. Like,
but I don't hear love from Ayton besides from Phoenix.
Because he doesn't have a market.
Kind of the same way I don't like I hear Boston talking about how much they love Jaylen Brown, but do they?
I think they don't love him as much as Tatum, and that's why people are kind of shitting on it a little bit. But like,
I think what Boston's afraid to do is what Toronto did,
like giving up Kawhi, kind of shit, like letting Kawhi walk.
Well, giving up like like what I think they figured out like they did shit all wrong, or like getting rid of DeRozan kind of deal. Like they should have kind of kept DeRozan in a way and try to get Kawhi, so they kind of kept that duo, and then they could have kept like the winning culture going. I
But
think
they got rid of DeRozan for Kawhi.
I know they did for
For a
1
ring.
year. For 1
Well,
year, that's it.
that
But
Like,
but that's the first
I think at
championship they
this
ever
point,
had.
but we
for
all know
sure,
that
for
that was
sure, and it was a win now kind of moment that they
we
were
all
doing at
know,
that moment.
bro. That was one of the flukiest championships in our
It was
For
in
sure,
our
because of
for
time
sure, and
watching
it was
KD and Clay and
Warriors got
Steph all
hurt.
getting hurt.
and the
Warriors got
luckiest
hurt,
shot versus Philly ever.
yep. Like I mean, we know that, but it happened. Like they were in a win now situation, but I think like
Hey.
Toronto is regretting kind of getting rid of DeRozan at this point, and then because when him and Lowry had that chemistry, and then it's kind of like equivalent to also back in the 2000s when like they let McGrady walk or Vince, yeah,
Yeah,
They let
Vince.
both walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't.
Well, no. The first one they let both walk
I
eventually,
think
but
McGrady
one
walked
left.
first, right?
Yeah,
I
a
think
year or two before Vince.
yeah, and then Vince left because
Because he didn't have his
McGrady left.
cousin to
Which
play.
Kyle
They didn't
Lowry
have
pretty
anybody
much.
else.
They were pretty much brothers, to be
Kyle
honest.
Lowry was pretty much over
Is
the
that
shit in Toronto
right?
after DeRozan or after he got his championship. But here's the thing, though, bro. You get so much like Toronto got so much out of that 1 year that I don't think they were really regretting losing DeRozan.
Yeah, I don't think they regret it one bit at all, to be honest.
Like the
I
amount
think they
of
do right now.
money and publicity they got, like I really don't. I don't think they're
I think they do
phased
right
at
now.
all
I think they do right now.
because
Like
instead
they
okay
did like or they did like after he
in,
slid and stuff. I think they
instead of that trade happening, what are we looking at? A couple Eastern.
We're looking at Ben Simmons not being a bust
a couple
if that trade doesn't
a
happen.
couple Eastern Conference Finals visits, maybe
For
Philly would have won.
Toronto, yeah, if Bron doesn't go to the West.
Yeah, and why would Ben not be a bust?
Because then Philly would be in the finals with Ben
I don't
Simmons
think
as
Philly
a
would have made it.
second-year player against the Warriors.
No, Brandon, Philly should have made the finals that year. You know that Kawhi shot was bullshit. Oh, hold on. See,
No, I'm saying they would have won the finals.
oh no,
Like, they wouldn't have made it.
but making it though.
If the same events
No,
happened
I'm talking about they
in
would have won
those
it.
finals, KD, Clay, Steph gets hurt, it would have to be Philly. It would have to be Ben Simmons.
I don't think like I think the basketball gods were just in the favor of like I think that shit would just like happen on like a
But no, okay,
fluke
but
type.
in that same scenario, if KD tears his Achilles game 1, Clay tears his ACL, Steph is banged up, Philly is winning that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a healthy Warriors squad that year, obviously
Warriors sweep. To be honest,
that Warriors team was unstoppable. So, and honestly, injuries and ego split that team up more than losing that finals.
Even Toronto, like even if Warriors were healthy throughout, it would have been 5 games maybe to the Warriors.
I was I don't know if Toronto would have gotten 1 game out of a healthy Golden State squad. But I'm still wholeheartedly disagreeing with both of y'all. 2020 vision, next 3-5 years, I'm taking Jordan Poole because I don't even know if I have Chris Paul for that long.
As a player, 100%.
To me, the Warriors championship window is officially closed. They're not making it back to the finals. They will not be a finals team. They will not win another ring. Steph Curry is fucked. I think Jordan Poole is a young player and he had one finals run or he had one playoff run where he kept turning the ball over. So did Jaylen Brown, and Boston still want to give him a max deal. So to be honest with you, I really think Jordan Poole. I think this is too much of an early decision. This is way too quick of a decision, and it all happened. And I don't think it happened because of the turnovers. I don't think it happened because he was benched in the playoffs.
It happened because of Draymond.
It happened because Draymond punched him in the face.
Yeah.
And Draymond tried to flip it like, oh, I felt like I couldn't lead him the same way after this because we didn't have the same relationship. It's like, no, you fucked that up. Like you fucked it up. Sure, like you didn't have to do that.
I mean, apparently Jordan Poole was the one that instigated it, but like Draymond ultimately punched him. You know what I mean? So it is Draymond's fault, but like that's the
Don't talk
reason
shit.
they traded.
Talk shit, get
Poole
hit, man.
was because
No, on your
nobody
teammates.
agreed with his side of the story. Like if
No,
people
yeah.
agreed with Poole's side of the story, Draymond wouldn't have got $100 million.
Draymond doesn't deserve $100 million.
Right.
Draymond just got banked to go 8, 4, and 5. Like, bro is not doing shit. And it's a shame because I think there's way more potential in today's game. There's way more potential in a Jordan Poole than a Draymond Green or Chris Paul.
100%.
In 2023, 2024,
with good coaching, 100%.
like, I'm upset that, and this isn't even like, this ain't no shot to the Wizards, but I'm upset that Jordan Poole's kind of gonna have his time wasted.
100%. Same with Kyle Kuzma. Same way Kristaps had his time wasted for a year. Like
I wanna see if Jordan Poole's gonna go somewhere. Like, okay, send Jordan Poole to Dallas.
I mean, I feel bad for Brad spending 8 years with us.
Dallas
with the fucking hurt ass John Wall.
Kyrie,
they already
Jordan
got
Poole,
Kyrie.
Jordan Poole,
What they need?
Kyrie, Jordan Poole, and Luka. You can figure that, bro. It's
Dallas
put
Dallas
Luka
is my
at the
West.
3 and
Bro,
make him primary ball
Dallas is
handler.
my West team, bro. Dallas is my West team. You can't do that, bro.
The NBA is a positionless league, bro. It's a positionless.
I know
game.
it is, bro. I know it is, man.
You can
but,
put Kyrie, Poole, and Luka on the court at the same time.
Or
You're
even
fine.
put Poole at the 3. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
He'll play more defense than Luka and Kyrie.
Exactly. He's gonna be the best defensive player out of the three of them.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be Dallas.
Kyrie
I'm just
got
saying,
defense now. Stop
I'm
it.
saying
a piece like Dallas.
I'm saying a team like that,
Yeah.
a team that could use a Jordan Poole, a team that could just use something. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Like even
Should've
like
went to Miami.
See, but the Hawks, to me, that's like it's like DeJounte Murray. Like I really fuck with DeJounte, but I don't fuck with the Trey and DeJounte duo.
He could have went to Boston.
Where?
He could have went to Boston.
They just got Kristaps. They're maxed out on salary.
I like Kristaps. I like Kristaps in Boston.
Kristaps to Boston looks really good.
Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know, man.
I don't like them getting rid of Marcus Smart.
Brandon,
I don't like that one bit.
Brandon,
I don't either.
listen.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know if I like that.
Brandon, here's the thing.
I think I would have kept Marcus Smart over and just try to find a new trade deal. Because, bro, they were almost in with fucking Brogdon, bro. They could have got a trade done with Brogdon, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you so against the Smart deal?
Because I feel like Smart to the Celtics is like Draymond to the Warriors in a really playoff like run.
But
I know Boston hasn't won no rings yet with them, but I feel like that's the same like dynamic that Smart brings.
Yeah, bro.
Can someone refresh me on the trade?
He's the mouthpiece
What did Boston
too,
receive?
bro.
What did Boston receive for Marcus Smart?
Kristaps and or you say what?
No.
Yeah.
That was the trade?
Because it was a three. It
was a three-way. Okay.
And Wizards got like Tyus Jones, some no-name guy, and like 4 second rounds or 5 second rounds, something like that.
All day, if I have to make a move to get rid of Marcus Smart for Kristaps, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. A potential big like Kristaps is so much. He's gonna mean.
Man
so
can't
much.
stay healthy, bro.
He's gonna mean, and that's very true. But if he can stay healthy, he's gonna mean so much more to Boston, winning wise in terms of winning, than Marcus Smart is ever gonna be in the future. I think.
I don't know, man.
What is Mark? What? Come on, bro. What does Marcus Smart really do, bro?
Marcus Smart helped them get to the finals already.
They got rid of Grant Williams too. Like Grant Williams and Marcus Smart were their like defensive like we're gonna shut you down real quick. Like that was those two guys. Like Tatum, he can play defense.
Dogs.
Like
they got rid of their dogs, bro.
Yeah.
But how long can you run with Time Lord and fucking Al Horford?
I mean, Al Horford should, to be honest, be out of the league, in my opinion. He could not guard a soul in the playoffs. He couldn't guard nobody.
Well, he dunked on Giannis once, and everybody was like, "Oh,
he's back!
Oh shit, Al Horford's back!
Put back on the Hawks jersey, Al." Like,
all right,
like, come on, bro.
All right. Let me ask you one more thing. Another thing we've been talking about recently, Victor Wembanyama. So I want to ask you, Jackson, I'm going to line up a couple things for you, a couple dominoes that you can knock down. First, how do you feel about Victor Wembanyama going to the Spurs? Being a Spur, just that simple question. Was your opinion swayed at all based on the summer league? And what do you expect out of him? Let's say first five seasons.
I mean, all right. So he definitely should have been the one pick, hands down, like obvious one. But I don't like how people were comparing him to LeBron. I feel like that's a little bit out of taste. Like LeBron, like he had all these magazines, like the chosen one, this and that. Like obviously, like hindsight is going to be 2020 about like how we view LeBron and like how well he's done. But like that's like comparing like before LeBron scored any points in the NBA, that's comparing him to like Kareem, pretty much. Like, oh, he's gonna break the record. Like that. Like that's how Vic is compared to LeBron for me. For me, and like all
that's
the
how you
shit
see
I've
it.
seen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like obvious one pick, this and that. Summer League, I thought he did great, even in both games. I thought it was kind of weird that they shut him down, but also kind of
I mean, he still
because of
the
way
first game.
First game, he was a little shaky.
I mean,
I about to say like
what
the
do you
first game he
expect,
was just
bro?
good on like defense.
What do you expect?
Like
He
he was
had
getting
5
boards and
blocks
All right,
blocks.
the
That was
first
it.
game.
I'm gonna let you rock, but I do have a couple more questions for you. But keep rocking. Summer league.
I mean, the second game he obviously did way better. I think with Spurs lineup right now, he has the opportunity to average around like maybe like 20, 25 at the ceiling. But I don't think he plays more than 65 games, maybe 70, just the way he's built. And I mean, even look at a similar player like Chet Holmgren, who didn't play a single game last year.
Well, I mean, he tears ACL?
He hurt something, and he
tore something up. Yeah.
Yeah, but he tore it before the season even started, like a Drew
Preseason,
kind
yeah.
of shit.
Like, are you expecting an injury, or are you saying like you're expecting more load management?
I'm expecting definitely load management. Like the Spurs are the ones that started load management with Kawhi way back in the day, and that's the reason the Clippers do what they do with Kawhi now. But like,
Yeah.
I don't see him playing more than 65 games. Like I like the way he's built, the way the Spurs run their shit. Like I just don't see Vic playing all these games, which is gonna obviously increase his average and shit like that. But like true shooting percentage, like he'll be around like 40-ish, I would assume. Like he's not gonna be like an inside threat by any means his first year. I feel like he's gonna get most of the points, like deep twos, low threes, that kind of thing. Like he'll get some work in the post off the bench, like off the other team's bench players, but he's not rocking with nobody like a Embiid. He's not rocking with Jokic. He's not rocking with fucking Bam. Like those boys are gonna eat him alive. Cat even. I mean, Cat's like. I think Cat might have a breakout season this year, but that's beyond the point. Like, I've been a Timberwolves guy for a couple of years now. I know you remember that last season.
Yeah.
Last season, I had that take, but I was dead wrong. But I'm a big Cat guy. But
More of an ant guy than a cat guy, honestly.
I do like.
Yeah, me too.
For real.
I would say so. I mean, I guess that's really all I have for Vic. I mean, so okay, Vic versus Chet. What's your take on that?
I mean, just off of no NBA experience, I would have to go Vic. Just because Vic was obviously compared to LeBron and Chet wasn't. So, like, I mean, I'm obviously going to go with the people who do that for a living.
Yeah.
Over my opinion. Like I feel like Chet maybe got out of rehab a little bit early for his injury, whatever it was, and started training with the team. So he might have a slight advantage, but other than that, I'm probably gonna go with Vic. Like, there's no reason I wouldn't.
I mean, I just like the Thunder, the Thunder's team.
Thunder team is way
Boy,
better than
Trey
the
man looking nice.
Spurs teams by far.
And let's see, I like Shy and Chet. I'm looking forward to.
I mean, I see the Thunder probably
Hell
maybe
yeah.
playing, maybe even.
I
making
like
the
Shy,
playoffs.
bro. That man's raw as fuck, bro.
I said, what he averaged like
Shea, like over 30.
He averaged like 30 points a game.
something stupid last year. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to watch. But let's what are we 35 minutes? Do we want to do some word Podal or do we want to talk some NFL?
I feel like that's up to Brandon. I feel like
Oh.
he shots a little too much.
All right, Brandon, NFL or word Podal?
Huh?
NFL. You want to do NFL or word Podal?
It don't matter.
God damn it, Jackson.
All right, let's do the word.
All right, we gonna run.
Let's get it out the way.
Let's run around a word Podal then. See this, yada. Wordle.
You got to get this shit, cuz.
Can you see this?
How many rounds in the little podal do you get?
Just one.
Oh.
It's not no easy hard mode.
But can you see this, Brandon?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. What word do we want to start with?
Trout.
Freak.
I'm freak, bro.
Freak? Freak, bro. Okay, we got a green R, yellow E. Everything else is gray.
Let's do trout. No. TRO.
Yeah. Okay, so there's an E. So we know there's an E in there, but now we know there's an O as well. So RO.
Drove. Wait, yeah, drove. DROVE.
That's not bad. Okay,
we got the right order now.
All right, I'm liking this. Green.
What about
R, O and E?
Damn. What about probe? PROBE.
Okay.
All right. Brandon's cooking right now. Oh, okay. All right.
That's
All
trash.
Right. So what's gonna go before that G or before that R?
Shit. It could be a C. It can be
I was thinking clove, but that V is already gone.
C. It can be a G.
Close.
No. It's the R.
Oh, I missed the R. Holy shit! But hey, we just got the C.
CRO.
Just to look at it like this.
CRO. What the fuck? Is it crow? Like CROWE?
That's what I was thinking for a second. But
let's go over every other possibility.
And then I hate this shit, bro.
I don't think it could be anything else. To be honest.
No
it's
N.
crow.
No N or M. No.
I mean, no.
Chrome. No.
That's not a chrome.
Like to say chrome is CH, right?
Yeah.
CHR.
Yeah. Not J, not G, not Q, not Z. Bars.
Bro, if it's Z, that's crazy.
Wow.
It's not a word.
Wow. Okay.
What? That's not a word? How you gonna tell me that's not a word, Wordle?
Oh, shit.
Damn, bro. That means it's something that we thought.
It's definitely not J. It's definitely not Q.
It's not H.
It's not W.
It's not Y.
Bro, watch it be Z, y'all boy. Watch it be N.
What about N?
Yeah.
Crohn? Like Crohn's disease?
No, man, that's not gonna be it, bro.
Hey, fucking go. Let's go. We in here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, let's All right, Brandon.
Man, we were pushing it.
You ready for You ready for your first game of Podal?
Ah, man, that's an ugly ass name, bro. Don't that shit play
What about
football?
All
Jagger?
right, look, Brandon, do you see this?
Yeah, that
So
shit look ugly as hell.
this is the silhouette. this is the silhouette of who it is. Now, off the rip, who we thinking?
Oscar the Grouch.
Off rip.
Oh, who's like
I don't know why. I just thought of Ananobi. I know he doesn't have that hair, but like that's
I would say like Jackson Hayes.
yeah,
Hayes.
Hayes. He plays on the Lakers now. I didn't even know that.
All right, so it's a East player. He's either a center or a forward, shorter than 6'10". He's either 22 or 21, number lower than 8.
How many guesses you get? 8. Oh, 8.
8. Yeah.
All right, so let's just let's just
And
get somebody from the
it's
East
current
out the
players
way.
like current teams.
Let's just do Porzingis, see where he is on the East, because obviously that silhouette wasn't helping us.
All right, not the Atlantic.
All right, so we gotta go a little south. So let's say like
Just
What
Bam.
about Miles Bridges?
yeah, we could
What
go
about Bridges?
Bridges or Bam?
Bridges who?
Miles Bridges. Yeah,
I don't even know if he would be on here. He didn't play last season, but like
I think he just signed a new deal with
he did, but like he didn't play last season, so I don't know if he's gonna be.
They only
on
have
here.
Mikal Bridges.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
lame.
Let's just do Bam real quick.
All right, so it's not the Southeast and it's not the
So
Atlantic.
it's the Central. Let's do Jared Allen real quick. I think
Oh, that's a good one.
he's a little.
It might be his little ugly eye.
All right, so it's not so it's a forward because it was yellow for center forward and it's gray for center. So it is a forward in the Central East who's 6'8" or 6'7". Still remember Young's 22 or 21, numbers lower than
Who's in the
4.
Central?
The numbers lower than 4.
Cav.
It's Cleveland, Detroit,
Oh,
Indiana.
Cade Cunningham. Oh wait, is he?
Could be.
Does he count as a forward? I think he's a forward, right?
He is
He's
6'7".
a guard, but he's 6'7", 6'7". All right, he's 22 years old, and his number is 1 or 0.
It's Toronto's in the North.
1 or 0. It's not Halliburton, because Halliburton don't got that hair. What's the other team in the Central? Detroit, Cleveland, Indiana.
Oh, could it be how tall is Buddy Hield?
I don't think is Buddy Hield still on the Pacers?
I think so.
I mean, Buddy Hield's 24, so it wouldn't be him anyway.
Yeah, it's a 22
How old is the person?
22.
And he's also a forward.
Okay.
It would have to be something close to a rookie for real.
I really have no clue.
Am I allowed to look up who's in the Central?
I don't know. We've never done that.
Okay.
We've never looked up before. I don't think we should start today. Devin wouldn't be proud of us.
Fuck Devin.
Yeah, fuck Devin. I don't know. We got.
Bro, the name's gonna pop up. I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
What are we thinking now? Do we want to put?
I'm trying to figure out. Who
do we want to try to see if we can figure out what team it is? Just punch in a player from what team we think it is.
If I can get the team, I feel like I can get the player.
All right. So what team? Give me a team from the Central.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So it's not Cleveland. So Cleveland, Detroit,
Indiana. I feel like those 3 are solid Central. I'm like.
Where's Milwaukee?
Okay, we could go Milwaukee.
Wouldn't Milwaukee be kind of more north?
Well, there
is no north.
It's
With the-
Atlantic,
South.
Southeast,
With the
and Central.
Bucks? Oh.
All right, let's do Giannis real quick. Let's do Giannis.
Just to see.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
it's the Bucks.
It's the Bucks.
Wait. So 1 or 0 on the Bucks. Come on, y'all the NBA guys.
On the Bucks,
He's
bro.
young.
Damn. Pull up the silhouette thing.
He's got a fro. Oh my god.
Damn, who the fuck has an ugly ass?
Brandon does not like this hair.
Damn, bruh.
I keep thinking
Sure they-
Nwora, Nwora, but I feel like that's wrong.
Is that the only thing you can? Is that?
That's the only thing that's coming to mind. Nwora. We still got one more after this?
Nah, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
we got one more.
Fuck, and he plays for the fucking Pacers.
We got one more guess. 1 or 0 on the Bucks. I don't think we're gonna think of it.
And he's young. He's a young
6'7" forward.
Hey, click on the little drop down arrow. You can do like the drop down arrow and go through the names.
Nah,
Damn.
not like Wordle or Weddle.
Damn, bruh.
I think we're gonna have. I hate to do
Yeah,
this, but
bruh.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Beaucamp?
Nah.
Marjon Beaucamp?
Damn. That
Sorry,
shit
I
ugly
can't
as
see
fuck for
tomorrow.
real though.
Fuck you, Podol.
see, this is why we don't do Podol. What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
We ain't
was
gonna get
that?
Weddle either. Shut up.
We're gonna win. I bet we go 2 for 2.
I bet we go 1 for 2.
Jalen Hyatt. So it's an NFC player, not the NFC East, not a wide receiver. He's holding 6'2". He's either 22 or 23, and we don't know the number yet. So
How do we know? Oh, because he's a
because
rookie.
his number's not available, so we don't know where the number even is.
He was a
Madison.
Tennessee guy, right?
Do
Or
Madison
not?
from
That name definitely sounds familiar.
Huh.
I think he's a Tennessee guy.
All right, let's just figure out what division it is. Let's go with who's your
Do Madison. Mattison.
NFC North. Not a running back, not a wide receiver, not Minnesota. Numbers higher than 4. I'm going more in the quarterback direction.
I don't know. I feel like we should go Tunyon real quick.
Tunyon is
Rob
yeah,
Tunyon.
he's a Detroit
Tight
Lion
end.
now. Ooh, oh, he's a Bear. Sorry, whoa.
Yeah, I say Chicago, bro. It's a tight end though.
Tight end in the NFC North.
Damn, bro.
We just covered the.
I don't even know who my tight end is anymore.
I think we went over this. Like Hawkinson isn't a line anymore.
He's
Correct?
a Viking.
Vikings are up there. What's up?
Yeah, but it's not a Viking.
We put Madison in. God damn it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's Detroit or Green Bay. So who's
I don't
a
know.
tight end on
Fuck
your
my
team, bro?
tight end, bro.
You don't know.
Tunyon slid. Tunyon Green.
Devin did the same thing. Devin. All right, it's an NFC East tight end. Who's a Washington tight end? I don't know.
Logan Thomas.
Stop doing this to me. Stop, please. Come on, Brandon.
Detroit tight end. Who the fuck is that?
I have no clue.
Gerald Everett, maybe?
Where did Hawkinson go?
The
Minnesota.
Bears. Fuck. All right, let's just figure out what team it is.
TJ Hawkinson plays for the Bears too, and Tunyon.
It's Green Bay. It's your guys, bro.
Bro, it's your tight end, bro. Come on.
Tunyon and who else?
Bro, that's 20. That he's young. He hasn't played.
He is a rookie. I'll give it to you. He is a rookie.
Like, bro, it's probably, bro.
Is he a
22 or
Because
20.
Tunyon slid, bro.
Maybe he's
Tunyon
not a
was
rookie.
him and Rogers were it last year. Like,
I hate to
what's
do
his
this,
name?
but I mean, I don't.
We had Mercedes Lewis too, but he's old.
Musgrave. Would
Yeah,
never.
see, I haven't gotten that shit, bro. He new.
Okay, cool. I got sure, whatever. Cedric Tillman, so it's not an offensive player, not an AFC player. He's 6'4", 6'5". He's 22 or 21. Numbers not available. So a defensive player. Let's just go with
Jamal Williams or Jamal Adams.
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna
Same
go.
Same thing.
So it's not a linebacker, not the NFC East. He's 6'4" or 6'5". 22 or 21. Numbers higher than 13. It's probably gonna be a D lineman.
D lineman. Let's go like NFC North, like fucking like
Daniel Hunter.
He's a little old, but yeah.
He is old, but
Aiden Hutchinson was a good one too.
Information. So it's an NFC North.
Don't let it be the
Dude,
Packers again, bro.
Dude, Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good guy.
All right, it's not Minnesota. It's not Detroit.
Don't let it be you, bro.
And this is Green Bay again, Kyle.
What about like maybe like John Gary?
Kyle, I wish I had like a list like
It's you, bro. It's you, bro.
Give me a DN from your team, Brandon.
Bro. I'm not here, Kyle. I told you, bro, we gonna go 0 for 2.
Come on, bro.
That's
two
crazy.
Green Bay answers in a row, and you can't. Come on, bro. I could have gave. If it was 2 Ravens in a row, I would have. I'd have to get it,
bro. Cause Smith slid.
He's a youngin' too. I mean, he's a rookie. He's a rookie D end again.
Damn, bro. I don't fucking know.
Stop.
Really. This is sad. This is a sad day.
Both Green Bays.
What are these names?
Lucas Van Ness
and Luke Musgrave.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Oh, dude.
That's the typical Green Bay. Draft some motherfuckers that we don't know.
Good thing we get to get into fucking NFL after that.
Right.
That
yeah.
ruined my mood.
Okay.
That ruined my mood a lot.
Let's talk some NFL shit.
I fault y'all, man.
All right. So first things first. Saquon says he's not looking for a record-setting deal.
Cap.
What makes you say that?
Because he's regarded as one of the top backs in the league. I think Josh Jacobs gets shit on for being one of the best backs in the league, but Saquon, he did his thing. Like the Giants almost made the playoffs, kind of thing.
Well, the Giants did make the playoffs. They won a playoff game.
Against who?
Minnesota.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, but then that's why. That's why I feel like Saquon would get paid. My fault.
Wouldn't or would?
Would.
Well, my whole thing is if Saquon is choosing to, let's say, not be a crazy high paid running back,
then he's taking a pay cut because he thinks the Giants are going to win.
He has to believe it's a championship team.
Not with Daniel Jones. Never, ever, never twice on Sunday.
Brandon, what do you think?
So,
well, I mean, do you okay? Well, I guess first things first. How do you feel about the Giants? Period.
Terrible.
I mean, I think they got talent.
Where?
They got a decent squad.
Darren Waller isn't bad. They gave Daniel Jones way too much money.
Bro, they have
Sterling Shepard is not bad.
To a receiver
They
since
call him
like
Barkley.
2015, bro. Like,
no.
I mean, that's not true.
You're just being dramatic. Okay, cool.
But
I'm gonna say.
But still, I think they had maybe 2 touchdowns last year thrown to their receivers. That's why Kadarius Toney got traded. That's why Kenny Golladay had 0 touchdowns last year.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I was Saquon,
that bad, though.
I'd say if I was Saquon and I was a Giant, I'm racking in all the money I can get.
I'm getting out of there.
Well, if I'm staying, it's because I'm getting paid crazy money.
Yeah, that is true.
There's no other reason for me to stay in New York and not make as much money as possible because the Giants. I mean, sure, the NFC is not that good, but I still don't.
mean,
I mean, I don't know.
being in New York's a good market. Could make him some more off the field kind of money.
For sure.
But he's Saquon Barkley. He can go anywhere else and make off the field money. It's the NFL. Let's be real. New York
Yeah,
is a
but
big. New York is a big
New
market
York's a big
because
city.
I truly believe that New York teams are such a crazy big market because of their history in the past.
For sure.
There's no reason the Knicks and the Jets and the Giants should be talked about as much as they are
Today.
or given as much,
Yeah.
or given as given as much, just being covered as much as they are nowadays. There's no reason. There's really no reason.
It's because those big networks,
and
like,
it's their
like
market. It's the
CBS
same
and,
thing.
Like Fox own them.
Same thing as like Dallas.
Yeah.
You know, like Dallas will never not be one of
every year. Dallas is projected to go to the Super Bowl.
I mean, we did that little trivia thing the other day. Dallas has the highest
They have the
regular
highest
season
regular
winning
season
percentage.
in NFL history.
Like they're raw as fuck in the regular
I mean,
season.
I believe that.
And
100%.
then playoffs they
They've
choke.
been around forever.
They've been around
with
since
good
the beginning.
players
Right.
forever.
Right. Which is why they should have a lower rating.
They're winning some games, but I want to ask you another thing. Mixon reconstructs his contract. Where do y'all put Mixon in the running back conversation?
Top 10 for sure. Top 10 is very solid for me, but like where in that top 10?
I gotta think of the running backs. To be honest with you.
Let's say I gotta think of some names. So I mean,
Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs,
Eckler's
Derrick
lower
Henry.
than you would think. I think Eckler's more like a Walmart.
Austin
not
Eckler was
a
like
Walmart brand, but like a
the Chargers
Walmart
offense last year, bro.
CMC.
I don't know. I feel like Eckler's been getting.
Austin Eckler was the Chargers offense last year, bro.
I
like
think also
Keenan Allen. I had
all
fucking
that.
Justin.
Herbert,
I was like watching the Chargers game.
I think has
like
one
crazy.
of the
I had
best
Keenan Allen and
arms.
Justin Herbert on my fantasy
Also,
team.
receiving cores.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Chargers have a great
But-
receiving core.
Keenan Allen and Mike Williams were out damn near a whole season.
Keenan for sure.
Keenan gets hurt.
Keenan Allen was hurt, and then when Keenan Allen came back, Mike Williams was hurt.
But I think Mike can be a number one receiver. He can be wide receiver one.
Maybe not
For
so
sure,
much
for sure.
at this
Healthy,
age.
but when he fucked up his ankle, he wasn't the same.
Mike?
He's old, bro.
No,
He's older.
Is he that
No,
old?
he's not.
He's
No,
older.
he's not.
He's older.
No, he's not that.
No.
He's like 25, 26.
He was playing for Clemson with like no. How old is he?
Bro, he's like
He got
25,
drafted
26.
in 2017.
How old does it say he is? Go up.
28.
28?
Okay, I mean, shit, Randy Moss.
He's 28?
How old was he?
28.
How old was Randy Moss in 2007? Probably older than 28. Shit.
Yeah, he was.
But
28, 28's like their prime, like that. Bro, he's like at his peak, like he's gonna go start going down.
One of the best receivers in the league, and is gonna be one of the best receivers in the league next year.
He was 30 in 07.
Okay, there you go. Okay, okay. No, yeah, I still think Mike could be a wide receiver one, but that's really what I have for the running back talk. And back to Joe Mixon, I think you got like the obvious like Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, CMC.
I mean, that's 5 right
To be honest with you, I think I'm putting Austin Eckler above him.
Above Mixon, I would probably agree.
I'm looking. I feel like I'm definitely missing.
What about Saquon?
Saquon, I'm putting Saquon over Joe Mixon.
Okay.
Healthy Saquon.
What about Jamal Williams?
What about Aaron Jones? What about your guy?
I'm putting Aaron Jones.
They were already in my shit, but
I'm putting Aaron Jones over him. I'm putting
And AJ Dillon, bro. You better put AJ Dillon over him too.
No, AJ Dillon's not better than fucking Joe
AJ
Mixon,
Dillon
bro.
is
Come
thunder
on.
thighs, bro. He averages like 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, on
And like
probably
almost
like
all our
5
touchdowns.
carries a game.
bro.
Relax.
Hold on, y'all can
He's
hate
getting like 10 to 15.
y'all can hate me for saying this all y'all want, but catch me back like mid-season and we can have this conversation again. I'm taking a healthy JK over Joe Mixon.
I would. A healthy JK? I would.
Sorry.
A healthy JK?
I'm taking a healthy JK, and to be honest with you, Lamar's a better running back than Joe Mixon.
I would agree with that.
JK pissed me off last year, bro.
100%.
I had
I don't
JK
think
on my
y'all
fantasy
understand.
team,
I don't
bro.
think y'all understand how raw JK was before this whole injury shit. Like
But
JK
after
he
is,
was
the
raw as
injury,
fuck.
It's kind of like, what are
He
you
was
gonna
raw as
do now?
fuck.
but when he came back last season, he started getting things into gear once he was fully healthy because it took him like about halfway through the season.
He dropped the 28-point fantasy game.
And he even admitted like he was not healthy when week one hit. He still wasn't 100%. When we have JK and Gus healthy next season, it's gonna be serious. So
But how long is it gonna last? Is the thing, because I feel
Y'all
like
be
the last
they'll be
2-3
good this
years,
season.
y'all have
They'll be
had the
good this
most
season. Bro.
injuries in the NFL.
They
And
all
just
they players
ruined
got to
your season.
chill out and get better, man. They good now.
I think he's a young player who is bouncing back from an ACL tear and basically got half of a season off again. And he's going to be 100% week one. And I think he's got Gus behind him 100%.
I think Gus is the truth.
I fuck with Gus.
I fuck with Gus a lot.
But JK, I think, is hands down the best.
Gus is wrong too.
Better running back.
The better starting running back. Gus, you punch him in the
Like
goal line or
third down,
3rd and 5, all day. But I like.
Or y'all
JK.
got DeAndre, like a healthy DeAndre Swift.
I would put Mixon above DeAndre.
What about Miles Sanders?
Way above. Mixon's way above Sanders.
1,200 rushing yards last season.
Don't care.
Miles
Sanders is a product of the Philly offense.
I guess. I mean, Miles Sanders been doing this thing since.
I guess we'll see this year.
Where is he now? Miles Sanders?
Houston?
Panthers?
Panthers?
Right.
I think the Panthers got Thielen, Hurst, and Miles Sanders.
Panthers sounds right.
Damn.
We could fact check it. We could. Who cares? But I think
I thought he went like Houston or something.
I do think he went.
Who went to Houston? Someone went to Houston.
Someone old went to Houston. I don't know. I don't even remember who went to Houston.
Panthers is who Sanders plays for.
All right. Okay,
I want to know who the fuck it was that went to the Houston.
So how about we talk some road to the Super Bowl? Let's just jump right into the road to the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Because we have to finish the AFC East today, and we have the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. I'm going to say the Jets for second because I think that's the more interesting team for us to all talk about. And we don't have Devin here today because, by the way, Devin hates the Jets, this Jets team.
I don't mind them, but I feel like the defense is going to outperform the offense, even with Aaron.
Say that again?
I think the defense of the Jets is going to outperform the offense of the Jets. Just like they did last season. Not saying they won't make the playoffs, not saying they won't make maybe a deep run in the playoffs, but I think the defense outperforms the offense.
All right, we'll get into that, but let's talk about Miami first. And I usually have it written down and everything, but I was not able to get that. But if we do just want to take a look at their offense first, obviously the first question is, Brandon, do you believe in Tua?
I'm still shocked about the defense going to outperform the offense.
Look, we'll get to the Jets in a second, but I want to get Miami out the way because I know we're going to get into some Jets conversation. Do you believe in Tua at all?
I do.
Because of why? What makes you say that?
Because he's raw with the team he has right now. They needed a better line.
Jackson, I see you disagree.
Tua's terrible.
Two is the guy that needs to be there for them boys.
Two is terrible.
But what proof? What proof do you have that
The
shows
only
that Tua is
proof
good?
against me, to be honest, is the Ravens game last season.
That was week 2.
That's
get
what I'm
over
saying.
that?
That's
I mean, the
only
proof is they
against me.
win
Like,
with Tua. They
yes,
don't really
Tua
do
got
much
hurt,
without him.
And yes, it was like some head shit, and like obviously, like I don't want that on anybody. But like, how can you be a quarterback commanding the offense after that shit happened to you? Like, your team saw you get smacked in the head, and then you're out the rest of the season. Like, how can they rely on you to be the guy? To be the guy. Like, they don't know if you're playing next week if you get sacked one time. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
Well,
They know Tua's gonna fight
sacked,
for them.
He got hit.
They know
Right?
Tua's gonna fight with them, for
Nobody
them, and everything.
even knew what was really going on. Everybody thought it was a routine sack, this and that. You do not know if Tua's literally gonna play the next down after he snaps the ball.
Bro, they've been practicing the whole
Practice different than games.
But that's not.
They're going.
I'm not worried
They
about
know
practice,
he's
bro.
going
Like
to
your
go
favorite
to
player,
war with
like your
them.
favorite player. I'm not worried about practice. I'm not worried about practice.
Have you ever like y'all boys played football?
I did.
I didn't.
So, bro, you know the locker room, bro. All Tua has control of the locker room just like Tyreek does.
I don't.
It's
I
really
mean,
whatever them boys say.
Hold on. To be honest with you,
they know damn well Tua. If Tua shows up in that locker room and he has his pads on and he's ready to go, them boys know he's gonna go to war with them, bro.
To be honest with you, I'm not saying. I'm not
For
saying
2 quarters.
I'm not saying this to disagree with you.
For the whole game, he's lasted half a season.
I'm not saying this to disagree with you, but I just genuinely don't know. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're 100% behind Tua.
You tripping?
How am I? What proof?
What shows you that they're not? What shows you that they're not?
He hasn't done anything yet with the fucking talent he's had. He hasn't even been able to stay healthy to show us.
They were winning with him in the game.
He what?
Without him, they weren't doing shit. Without him, Jalen Waddle was fucking up and not knowing what the fuck he was doing.
I don't think there's that much like yes, there is a difference, but I'm saying there's not that much of a difference.
Bro, Tua is insanely accurate, bro. He's insanely accurate, and he can get the ball to his receivers when the other quarterbacks can't.
He is
like Patrick Mahomes could get to Tyreek, but the backups at Miami.
After that, it's a crapshoot.
Wait, okay. What is insanely accurate?
Like he's like accurate as fuck. He can give you like a 70%.
If that's the definition we're giving for Tua's accuracy, then what is like Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, bro, Rodgers is the GOAT when it comes to accuracy. Like
but
that's his level.
I'm saying Tua is not 5% of Aaron Rodgers, so he's not incredibly accurate.
Tua is incredibly accurate.
Okay.
I mean, I guess for a lefty, because
for a quarterback,
compare is like Steve Young and Mike Vick. Like, I guess he's more accurate than both of them because both of them were primarily runners.
Bro, his career's like 68%. Rodgers is like right below Rodgers and Drew Brees.
Yeah, well, you're talking about two people who played for like 18 years, so yeah, or 16 years. So yeah, I mean, there's a huge.
But Tua really does it though. Like
Tua's completion percentage is 65.7.
And look up Rodgers.
Bro, we're not. Don't look up Rodgers. We're not.
Look up Rodgers. Look up Rodgers.
We're not comparing Aaron Rodgers to Tua. That's never going to be a conversation.
Rodgers is the GOAT. Rodgers is the GOAT.
He's played times 10 the amount of time. He's been playing for two decades. What are we talking about?
Right. Tua can go down, but Tua can also go up. Tua can go down, but Tua can also go up. But he's competing with the best.
Bro, Tua is not that good.
Y'all boys gonna see.
I'm saying you put Jared Goff on the Dolphins, they're probably making the AFC Championship.
I mean, Jared Goff would have stayed with the Rams, they would have won the Super Bowl.
No.
Matthew Stafford being there did not have an effect on that shit.
Matthew Stafford.
That was just the offensive weapons, bro.
Come on, bro.
That was just the offensive weapons, bro. And
why'd they trade Goff then? Why'd they trade him? because
they also got defensive pieces too.
Bro, they traded Jared Goff for
No,
Matt
by
Stafford,
getting rid of him.
and then they won a Super
By
Bowl.
getting rid of him.
Matt Stafford's more expensive. If anything, it would be more of a cap hit, so they would take less defensive.
Bro, they had a better defense and a little bit more offensive weapons with Matthew Stafford's
they wanted
team.
A better quarterback.
They would have kept Goff there. They were winning regardless.
No, they weren't.
Regardless, yes.
No.
And Detroit's gonna show y'all that this year.
All right. Well, guess what? We're talking about the Dolphins. Let's move on from Tua because
and just
obviously,
like I said, they're gonna show y'all this year
the
too.
Dolphins have the best receiving core.
I would say
the game
for sure.
And that's the thing.
By far,
for sure.
That's the thing. If Tua had, I don't know, any other receiving core, I don't even think Brandon would be convinced he'd be a good quarterback. Because I guess you saw a glimpse in.
I mean, he's better than like Baker. Like he's better than Baker Mayfield.
Sure, but is that saying much?
I mean, Baker.
He was doing this shit before he got
league, but like,
but
not
so,
by much. You know what I mean? Like Tua's right around that area, in my opinion.
But to say he's a starting quarterback in the league, I mean, yeah, he started last year when Matt Stafford was hurt in LA. I mean, yeah, I guess he was a starting quarterback in the league when he had to be, but I mean, if fucking Baker goes down in Tampa, then I guess we're gonna say Kyle Trask is a starting quarterback in the league. I mean, shit just happens. There's a lot of players who are starting quarterbacks in the league who are not,
prepared.
They're better than them. It's like not saying much. He's better than if Tua's just better than Baker, then like I guess that's cool.
I mean, at AFC East, are you taking Tua over Mac Jones?
Yeah,
100%.
Are you taking obviously no over Tua over Josh Allen?
No, hell no.
What's the other team? Fucking
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not Tua. Like the Dolphins are gonna get third.
So he's the third best quarterback in his division. Like he's not making the playoffs. Like it would be very, very hard for Miami to.
I didn't say they were gonna make the playoffs. I said they're good. They're great. But I don't think they're up to the capability. Like I mean, they can probably keep up with them, but I don't think they're gonna. To me, like those kind of games is like who gets ball last kind of deal, and how score it.
I mean, not with Tua. I don't trust Tua in a 2-minute drill. Like if it's
but you
Dolphins,
trust Tyreek.
If it's just Dolphins,
that's just gonna be a Tyreek show, like always.
2 minutes, I'm still taking.
But is Tyreek even gonna play half the year next season?
I think he will.
Or he'll be alright.
Those charges,
or is he gonna get suspended?
No, he'll be alright.
Okay. I mean,
maybe 6 games, but like it's not like he was gambling.
Nobody's really talking about it anymore.
Hey, at least he didn't gamble.
At least he didn't gamble, bro.
At least he didn't bet $100 on his over under.
He's good, bro.
I mean, obviously their offense is going to be Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I don't hold Raheem Mostert that high.
They also have James Robinson now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. Anything else to add on to that statement, or?
I ain't hear what you said.
Yeah, I know. He said something about James Robinson being a running back for the Dolphins. I'm just saying the Dolphins running back room, I don't really hold that.
Maybe if they get Dalvin Cook, it's a different story.
Maybe.
But also,
they're contenders to get him.
Dalvin Cook, it's definitely a different story.
See, it's a crazy different story. I don't know if the Jets get Dalvin. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the Jets get Dalvin.
Did y'all hear Minnesota offered Dalvin Cook a contract?
Did they actually?
Yeah, $7 million contract.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's not taking that.
Ew.
Shit, that's probably the highest he's gonna get for some of these other teams.
I know, but there's more teams. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He doesn't want to go back to Minnesota, but
yeah,
like
that's what
I'm just saying. Like I thought that shit was funny, bro. Like, they really like, hey, we'll give you $7 million.
I'm dying on this hill. I'm making as many moves as possible to give Dalvin Cook whatever he wants if I'm the Bills.
I don't think he's gonna play in that snow in the winter.
Who's the Bills running back? Damn, Devin Singletary.
Not even no. Devin Singletary
his
left.
Brother James Cook. Yeah.
They had the Cook brothers. They be cooking.
Actual brother.
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
Hey, they be
All right,
cooking.
I'm looking at this
They
defense.
be cooking.
I'm looking at this defense, Brandon, and
You talking about Miami defense?
yeah, I mean Christian Wilkins, okay.
I mean, you have Ramsey and Howard.
Van Grinkle, the
really about
Ramsey
it.
pickup, I completely
Oh,
forgot
and
about.
they got what you call it, Bradley Chubb.
They do have Bradley Chubb.
Deshaun Elliott at safety. Okay, it's not.
I mean, it's not a terrible defense, but they definitely got holes. They got holes.
Oh yeah,
They,
yeah.
They still have Xavier Howard, I believe, at corner.
Yep.
So
Jalen Ramsey.
Ramsey, Howard. Their safeties, maybe like Javon Holland, somebody else.
Deshaun Elliott,
Javon Holland, probably. I feel like their D line, their pass rush isn't going to be as.
Bradley Chubb, and Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins is more like a run stopper, in my opinion.
Okay.
But I mean, Bradley Chubb.
Oh, Emmanuel.
Ogba?
Yeah,
okay.
Emmanuel Ogba.
I mean, maybe their linebackers are the weak spot. But I mean, you don't really need good linebackers to compete, to be honest.
Bro, to be honest, a hot take maybe. If there's one position on the defense where you don't have to be that good, and if you're really athletic enough, if you just have a really athletic linebacker, I really think that's all you really need.
Somebody that can just run sideline to sideline.
If you're surrounded by pass rushers on the defense or on the D line and corners and safeties who can fucking play their zones and
100%.
Play fucking play DB.
100%.
If you're an athletic linebacker, because nowadays, what are linebackers? Oversized DBs?
I would say undersized safeties for real.
Or undersized? I mean, I would say linebackers are. I mean, look at Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying more like
height wise.
Okay. I mean, like I'm like obviously a linebacker is what a smaller defensive lineman, a bigger DB.
Right. Yeah.
But it's like I feel like in that middle ground, if you just have like raw athleticism, like and I know like someone like Isaiah Simmons had crazy hype and he's not like
living up to it.
But I do think there's going to be a lot more Isaiah Simmons at linebacker than there's going to be like we're going to have a lot less Luke Kuechly's.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot less like
Ray Lewis, Pat Willis.
Like to be honest with you, Bowman's. The best hybrid right now,
Patrick Queen.
I like Patrick Queen. I like Micah, but you know who I like? You know who else I like? That boy next to Micah.
Who's that?
Vander Esch.
Really?
Because to me, he's like to me, he's like, I don't know, like he's got like crazy athleticism for his size, but I feel like it's like that stocky size is gonna go away more, and that athleticism is gonna come out more when it comes to linebackers. But I feel like he's like a close to a really perfect mix.
Okay. I see what you mean by that, but like you also don't want your linebackers too like lanky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a problem with Isaiah Simmons playing linebacker. He's a little too long and not enough bulk on him. That's why they moved him to safety and moved him to fucking outside linebacker, DN kind of shit.
But I don't know. I honestly think it just depends on how the game evolves, because like nowadays, like a lot of defensive players, I don't want to say are positionless, but like to me, Von Miller is a pass rusher. He's not a outside linebacker. Yeah. He's not a DN. Like he's a pass rusher. Like when Terrell Suggs got older in his later career, he became like a pass rusher
rather than an outside linebacker.
Yeah, and then there's like interior linemen. Like there's like I guess like you can have like a nose guard or a defensive tackle,
but
or you just
there's no like Vince Wilforks now.
Yeah, you just have interior linemen, you know, and it's like, because if you have someone who's quick enough to get to the ball, he's going to be on the edge.
Yeah, 100%.
So you're going to have some big dude like Aaron Donald just stuffing a gap.
Or even like going to like my Commanders, like Darren Payne and John Allen, like they're both inside. It doesn't really fucking work, to be honest. Like you can't stuff the ball twice. Like you're gonna if it's a run play, like if they run to the outside, you're kind of fucked. Like Chase Young, to be honest, isn't shit, but that's another
That
thing.
whole that whole team ain't it, man.
So then let's
They,
talk about.
Appreciate
you
that.
gotta get rid of
Thank you.
everybody.
So I guess let's say Bill. Let's say the Dolphins are the third best team in the East.
I don't think they make the wild card because they're in the AFC.
AFC is gonna be tough.
AFC's so tough.
Yeah.
I feel like two teams are going to come out of the North.
Okay.
I feel like it's probably going to be Ravens winning the division. I feel like Steelers might even sneak in there in a wild card.
I think the Bengals have a way better chance.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Bengals. Bengals might win the division. I think Ravens wild card. I apologize.
I don't want to argue just to be a biased Ravens fan, but I think it can go either way. Ravens or Bengals winning it. I think it'd be close.
Depends on who wins the two games.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If healthy Ravens playing the Bengals, I would love to see because I feel like I haven't seen it in 10 years. Miami, third best team in the East.
I don't think that makes it.
The only reason, like, they're gonna fall victim to, they deserve a spot over any team in the AFC South.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like when like
maybe except Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville has a high ceiling on them this
year. Yeah. I guess depending on how Jacksonville plays, but I don't know. I think that they could steal a wild card spot. There's a possibility. I think they'll be in the race. Like I think
for sure
they're gonna be like in the hunt and maybe in a wild card spot all season when they're doing that little graphic.
But I mean, going back to like the Bengals Ravens, I feel like it also depends on the two games between the Jets and the Dolphins. I feel like that could go either way as well.
Well, let's talk about the Jets. Let's talk about off the rip, Jackson.
I feel like their biggest problem is their coaching. I don't really buy into Saleh.
Brandon, what does Devin say every time we bring up the Jets?
Saleh.
He says that boy Saleh sucks as a coach.
I don't buy into him. Like he's a defensive coach in an offensive-minded league.
Are you bought into LaFleur?
I mean, I think LaFleur is better than Saleh, but I don't think the Packers have a better team than the Jets.
Okay. I guess. Okay, but so let's. I just searched up the Packers and we're talking about the fucking Jets. Brandon, I feel like I want to just ask you this as a refresh because we talk about the Jets so much, and then Devin just gets angry, and we go off on a tangent. Like, what's your how do you feel?
Restart.
I got you. How do you feel about the Jets? Like, what is just off the dome? How do you feel about the Jets?
I think they raw as fuck.
Okay.
But they got Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, Lazard, Rodgers now.
I forget about Corey Davis.
I mean, he's like a cool 3, I guess.
But Aaron Rodgers though is throwing the ball to him. That's the thing. It's going to be fun to watch.
Aaron Rodgers didn't trust receivers in Green Bay for like 8 months.
Bro, I didn't know they took Omos from us, bro.
I feel like the only person Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing the ball to the first 3 weeks is Garrett Wilson.
Amos went with Rodgers too. So he's on their defense now too.
Yeah,
so then they got
playing safety.
Sauce.
We're looking at Corey Davis, McCole Hardman.
Okay, a speed.
Don't forget the McCole.
And he's on there too.
I like the McCole Hardman at wide receiver.
I forgot he was there
Wilson,
too. Yeah.
I mean, I think he's gonna be throwing to Garrett Wilson.
I feel like Garrett Wilson is gonna be like a top 10 receiver this year.
How do we feel about Mims? Breece Hall and Michael Carter at running back.
Both of them are all spot too.
Breece Hall is gonna have to show us something off the ACL. Breece Hall is definitely gonna have to show us.
He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a monster.
I really feel like the narrative for an ACL tear isn't as bad as you guys think it is anymore.
I mean,
especially as a young player,
you're definitely going to be a little slower. You're not going to have that pop.
I don't know. I feel like when you're 20, let's say you're a 23-year-old player that tears his ACL, and you recover and train for a whole year, I think you keep everything you may have potentially lost. And I think when you're that
Good
young,
game.
I think when you're that young, you're still able to bounce back and be as good as you are. When you are 32 and you tear an ACL,
It looks a lot
That's
worse.
a different story. That's a different
I
story.
don't know, but I really do think I think Brees Hall will be just fine.
I think he will.
Hope so.
And Michael Carter as a 2 isn't terrible, and that's why I really don't know if I want to see Dalvin Cook go to the Jets.
Because then you think it would be a little OP?
Yeah, I mean,
you
it'd just
think
be
it
a
would
little
unnecessary?
a little OD.
Okay.
Like, I want to see Dalvin Cook go be a running back 1 for sure, and I want it to be the Bills. As a fan of football, as a fan of the Ravens, I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah.
But as a fan of football, I want to see Dalvin Cook go be a Bill. That's what I want to see. But yeah, and then obviously Alan Lazard I did not mention. But if we take a look at this defense, because that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, if we're looking at this defense,
I mean, I think Sauce is going to be the best corner in the league this year. Going to pass like
Yep.
Surtain, going to pass like Ramsey. If you
Carl Lawson, Quinnen Williams.
Quentin Williams just got paid as well.
Yes, he did. C.J. Mosley, which you know,
he was a dog on the Ravens.
I still like C.J. Mosley.
Adrian Amos is over there playing safety.
Sauce, obviously. Oh, Michael Carter, the 2-way player for the Jets, playing corner as well. Adrian Amos, I do like. Hey, I mean, I like that. I mean, you got your boy Trey Dean over there. Maybe he makes some. Maybe he makes some noise. I mean,
got another Raven up there, Chuck Clark.
Chuck Clark. He tore his ACL though.
Like in training camp this year?
Yeah, he just tore his ACL, so he is not going to be available. I don't know. You were gassing this defense, and obviously
it's not even as good as Miami's defense.
Obviously,
looking at it on paper.
And that's the thing about this is like it's going to be hard when we're looking at defenses and be like I think it's way easier to look at an offense on paper and be like, no, this offense is going to
explode.
Because you can have an offense go crazy and still that 9 games or whatever the fuck, whatever. But
the Chiefs shows you all you need is an offense to win a championship.
I definitely. I mean,
look at Carolina.
Look at Denver.
Carolina had no offense.
Look at Denver. Denver had
number 1 offense versus number 1 defense. Guess who won?
Number 1 defense.
Come on now, but a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers would overcome that.
Peyton Manning won the MVP the next season, or won MVP that year.
That year, yeah,
100%.
He was the MVP he was old. Of the league. No, he was because he won MVP that year.
I thought Cam did because
Cam won 2015 when he made it to the end. Because that's been the thing for like 20 years. Quarterbacks have been winning the MVP, but then losing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes just broke that.
Okay,
I want to say 2013. 2013, Peyton Manning won MVP. That's when he threw for like 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards.
Yeah,
something
first
stupid.
Years on the Broncos.
And then, his first year. We beat him in double OT in the AFC divisional. The year before that when the Ravens won the Super Bowl. But I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about, but I think we're going to have to wait to see how good the Jets defense is. I do think they will have a good defense. But I think that offense is I think it might not be the biggest names Aaron Rodgers is throwing to. But I think they will be bigger names
because
after this season.
Yeah.
I mean, if Kadarius Toney spends the next 5 seasons with Patrick Mahomes and goes crazy, people are going to be talking about Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney's going to go get paid somewhere.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, this might be a situation where Aaron Rodgers is going to get some guys paid in the future.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting, but. Here's the real thing. Brandon. Are the Jets or are the Bills winning the division?
I got the Jets because I kind of like I like the Bills defense, but I think the Jets are gonna have a better defense, bro. Y'all are saying y'all don't like their names or they ain't no names, da da da.
No. I
But they
like the
finished
Jets.
like as like the number one defense last year.
No,
They
no.
got everybody back,
I think the Jets will have a pretty good defense
and I think they have a better offense. They
because
have more better
what
offensive weapons.
what I was saying is I think it's harder to look at a roster for defensive players and go like this is going to be a good defense because I think it's
Okay, okay, okay,
I
okay.
do think the Jets, even though we were a little disappointed in what we saw, I mean, like I said, the number one corner,
To me, I see that shit,
a
bro.
great defensive line, C.J. Mosley manning the linebackers.
Bro, they don't have a
It's going
great.
to be a good defense,
But
but
then the Jets have a better offense too, bro.
so you got the
Aaron
Jets
Rodgers,
winning
quarterback.
the AFC East.
I got the Jets winning
See,
the AFC.
here's my thing. Can we all agree? Can we agree that they're both making the playoffs?
Possibly.
The Jets and the Bills are making the playoffs. I do think they will both make the playoffs. Who do you think is winning the AFC East, the Jets or the Bills?
I mean, I guess the Bills, but I think it's very, very close. Like, I feel like it's like a one game difference. Like, I think the Bills are going to have a kind of big fall off because of Stephon Diggs' contract situation and how he's not happy with Josh Allen. Apparently, like, the last playoff game they had together, Stephon was yelling at him. And then in OTAs, like, fucking Steph didn't show up, and then Josh Allen was like, "Oh, well, I don't really know, like, what's going on. I'm trying to make the situation better. Nothing's really happening." So I feel like that's gonna be the bigger thing this season.
They came out and said like the media was just hyping that shit up more than what it was.
I was say he did say the media blew that out of proportion.
Yeah.
But that's also I mean shit I would say that.
I mean, there's truth to it.
I would say the media blew it out of proportion even if they didn't even if Stephon Diggs really was unhappy every day. I'm not going to let the narrative rock like that. I'm gonna be like, nah, we're good. But I also, for some reason, I feel like the Bills are gonna come in with an attitude of like we hear that noise, in New York, but this is still our division.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I think the Bills will win the division, but I do think they're gonna come with that energy this season. I think they're gonna come with some like that shit is cute in New York, but this is for now we got this. I think it. I don't know. I think it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be close, but
It's gonna be
I'll give it
super
to the
close.
Bills.
I
I'll
think.
give it to the Bills.
I think they both make the division. They both make the playoffs. I'm gonna go with the Jets only because I want them to win it.
Over the Bills. Okay.
I want them to win over the Bills. It's honestly so close that I could just flip a coin, but I really don't know.
I mean, to be honest, I'm more or less saying the Bills because it's Rodgers with another first-year head coach, and we saw how well that went last year. Not saying that Salah's incompetent like Nathaniel Hackett. Or, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I mean, yeah. Sorry, just wash all that. I'm thinking of fucking offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett like 2 years ago. Not the fucking Broncos Nathaniel Hackett. But, I mean, they didn't even beat fucking Detroit in the playoff game to go to the playoffs this year. Like, as the last
we didn't have anybody. We had a running game. We had like a decent receiving core. Like, but Aaron Rodgers was making. Yeah, he was making those receivers. Like, Lazard was hurt majority of the season this year. We had Christian Watson, C-Watt, the rookie, from like the third round.
I thought he was like a first rounder.
No, they don't give us first round
Watson's
receivers.
a first rounder.
Was Christian Watson a first round pick?
I don't think so.
I thought he was the year after Love. Or 2 years.
No, he was a rookie last year.
I don't know, but y'all know what time it is?
2:45.
No, not the time of the day. Um, it's trivia time. I got some trivia questions in this handy dandy notebook. And today we don't have Brandon versus Devin. Today we got Brandon versus Jackson. So I guess the
You
question
lag
is,
hard.
you in here? I can see and hear you.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
You holding your phone like that?
Yeah, my phone. That's on the charger.
All right, bet. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure you're locked in place. So I got 6 questions here. Obviously, we got another game of trivia. We got Jackson going up against Brandon. You want to just come up a little closer to
Trash
the mic
out.
for this segment, just to make sure. But y'all know how it goes. This is how it's going to go. It's going to alternate on who goes first every time. I'm thinking of a number between 1 through 12. Brandon, give me a number.
7.
5.
Ooh, it was 6. All right, Jackson. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
5.
3.
It was 2. All right, Brandon. This is how we're gonna do this because in Family Feud, you get to hear the question before you get to decide if you're gonna pass or play.
Yeah.
We've been doing it like, all right, do you want to pass? You want to go first, or you want to defer?
Oh wait, no, I think you got to pass or play first.
No, because
No,
it's because
you
they
hear the
ask
question.
and then they buzz and then they
It's the first one to
answer
usually get
one
it.
if you want to pass or play. Either way, I'm gonna read out the first question and you're gonna decide if you want to go first or let Jackson go first.
All right.
So the first question is the 5 most receiving yards in NFL history. The receivers with the five top leaders in receiving yards in NFL history.
Should I go first?
All right, what is your first guess, Brandon?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is the first answer. 5 points for Brandon. Jackson.
We'll go Randy Moss.
Randy Moss is the 4th highest answer on this on this question. That is 2 points for Jackson. Brandon.
T.O.
That is the 3rd highest answer. 3 more points for Brandon. Jackson. Here, you come up a little closer to the mic.
We'll go fucking Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson is not on the board. It's going to be your first X of the game.
Damn.
What do we got, Brandon?
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter is not on the board.
Damn.
What's that Seattle receiver? Like Largent, Steve Largent or Steve Atwater, one of the two? I want to say Largent.
Steve Largent is a receiver, but is not on this list.
Damn.
Brandon, you got 2 more guesses.
When I hear him, 2 more guesses. All right. What about
Come on,
what about
receivers?
huh?
I said receivers. Y'all can't think of receivers.
I mean, I'm trying to think of the most. I
The
could think of
most?
receivers, but I'm trying to think of like the most.
Give me some great receivers.
Oh shit! All right. What about Michael Irvin?
Michael Irving is not on the list.
See. I'm
All
trying
right,
to think of like
2 strikes for Brandon, 2 strikes for Jackson. What do we got?
That fucking sucks, bro.
Damn. Y'all are getting stumped.
It's hard
right
because
Yeah,
like
no cap.
you want to try to guess that second one, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but
That's what I'm trying to do. Like, fuck
Like-
for the 5th, bitch. I don't care about 5. I want number 10.
Right. Like, I know this is wrong, but I'm just going to go Julio Jones.
Julio is not
Get me out of here.
on this board. That was your third and final strike. Brandon, you got one guess left. 2 strikes.
Oh, this is tough, bro. What about Larry?
Larry Fitzgerald is the second highest
Let's
answer.
go.
4 more points for Brandon. Brandon, you got one more guess. Oh, you have another
Fuck
guess.
5. I don't care about number 5. No. All right, number 5.
What?
Damn, bro. You know what, man? I'm gonna do this one for you, man. What about Steve?
Steve Smith is not on the board. The answer is Isaac Bruce.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rams wide
Bruce,
receiver.
They
All right.
Bruce.
The second question. What do I want to do? Let's go
You gonna do
with
that one right there?
let's go with the top 5 highest selling jerseys in the NFL going into this season.
It'll be on him, right?
So this is, and you're going to be going first. This is after, all the moves that have been made after the NFL
Wait, no,
draft.
I'm saying it's on him, like, to decide if he wants to pass or play, right?
No. So moving forward, we're just going to go back and forth now. He's going to go first now, and then you're going to go first next question, and then we're just going to go back and forth. That was just for the first one. What is going to be your first guess?
Patch.
Patrick Mahomes is the 4th highest selling jersey.
I've been hitting these 4s.
What was the question again? The highest selling jersey in 2023?
Going into this season. So after the draft, after all the trades that have been made, after all the free agency moves, going into this season, the most jerseys that have been bought, most jerseys that have been sold.
What about A-Rod?
Aaron Rodgers' Jets jersey is the second highest answer
He froze.
on the board.
He froze.
I thought that was a pretty interesting.
You froze. Wait, you froze. What'd you say? It was what?
The second highest answer.
We here. What?
All right, Jackson.
Come on, man.
I mean, if Patch isn't one, then what? Like, what the fuck? Like, for real. I'll go like Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey is not on the list.
Oh my god.
Brandon?
What about Joe Cool? Joey B.
Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow is not on this list.
Damn. He trash. Oh, it's Cincinnati. Okay. I gotta think big market.
What you got, Jackson?
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is not on this
Holy
list.
shit.
What you got, Brandon?
How many strikes I got?
1.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Number 1, bro. That's my. What about? Damn, bro. I don't want to say it, bro.
Say it. Say number 1.
I don't know number 1. I'm saying I don't want to say this man's name. What about Lamar?
Lamar is not on this list. One more guess for you, chance of multiple guesses if you get this next one right.
All right, let's go Saquon.
Saquon is not on this list. 3 strikes.
What the fuck?
For Jackson. All right, you got 2 strikes, Brandon. Yeah. It's like that. You got number 1, number 3, and number 5 still available.
All right, I'm gonna go based off because like man, it's a big city, right? Like they should be able to buy a shit ton of jerseys, right? It's like
Who?
Miami, right? So what about like Tyreek?
Tyreek is not on
Bro, the
this
fuck,
list.
bro? Who was number 1?
So number 5 was Josh Allen.
Okay.
Booty.
Number
Next.
number
How is
3
he? How what? Okay, Bills Mafia. Okay, Bills Mafia.
number 3 was Micah Parsons.
Okay, I was thinking him.
Number 1 was Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
Number 1
What?
was Jalen Hurts.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go to okay, I like this one. The most rushing yards by a quarterback last season. Brandon is going first.
Most rushing yards by a quarterback last season. Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is the 4th highest answer on this list.
4th. Damn, I thought he'd be higher than that.
Jackson?
Lamar.
Lamar is the 2nd highest answer on this list.
Even at last year?
Huh?
This was last year?
Yeah.
Damn. Shit. Boy, who the fuck is gonna be number 1?
Well, Lamar only played 12 games.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he played less than 12 games, though. I thought he played way less than 12. Justin Fields?
That is the number 1 answer. Jackson?
Josh Allen.
That is the 3rd highest answer. Brandon? We got only answer number 5 left.
I feel like 5 is going to be like one of them little trash-ass Washington quarterbacks, bro.
Why?
We didn't have nobody that well.
Why do you like that?
We didn't have nobody.
I forget, bro. I'm just saying,
Damn.
like, rushing yards, quarterback, last year. Patty Mahomes? Did we say him already?
Patrick Mahomes is not on this list. Jackson?
Go like fucking like Mariota.
Marcus Mariota is not on this list. Brandon?
Gino?
Gino is not on this list.
Damn. Oh! That was my 3rd strike, wasn't it?
Nope, you got 1 left.
Oh, okay.
I mean, shit, at this point, just think of a quarterback.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Well, hey, this man popped in my head as soon as I said the other one, bro.
Like Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is not on this list. Brandon?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray is not on this
He
list.
played like 5 games.
Well, he still had like a shit ton of rushing yards. Come on now. Lamar played 12 and was 2nd.
Jackson? 2 strikes. Number 5 still available. What do we got?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones is the answer with the
That was a
5th
good one.
highest rushing yards per game by a quarterback. All right, next question. We got the top 5 NBA players in all-time regular season points.
LeBron.
LeBron is the number 1 answer.
Kareem.
Kareem is the second highest answer.
Carmelo.
Carmelo is the third highest answer.
Damn. Now this is where I get confused. Cause I was about to
knew.
say somebody else.
I knew it. I knew we were gonna run into a roadblock.
What about Kobe?
Kobe is the fourth highest answer.
And then he's gonna get the last.
We'll go fucking like go like Shaq.
Shaq is not on this list. Brandon?
So it's one of two people. So I hope he doesn't get my other one if I get this wrong. Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain is not on this list.
Okay, so that's my other one. Okay.
What, you thinking like Bill
Good.
Russell? No way.
No. Wilt Chamberlain retired as like the highest scoring, and then Kareem took it over. And then everybody just came afterwards.
Well, LeBron.
No, I'm saying everybody came afterwards. Like when Wilt retired, he had the highest scoring regular season history.
I gotcha.
And then, like I said, Kareem took it over, and then everybody else followed through.
5 regular season scoring. I'm gonna go Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is not on this list. Brandon?
MJ.
Michael Jordan is the fifth highest in points all time. All right. Next question. 5 most, or the top 5 in playoff passing yards in NFL history. Brandon going first.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is the number 1 answer. Peyton Manning is the second highest answer.
Playoffs. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is not on this list.
Fuck. I guess they never got deep runs.
Elway. John Elway is not on this list.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is the 4th highest answer on this list.
That's crazy. How did that Montana.
Joe Montana is not on this list.
Wow.
He's going old school. What about Dan Marino?
Dan Marino is not on this list.
I was gonna say Dan Marino not even won a Super Bowl.
He got to the playoffs, hella like a shit ton. They just couldn't get all the way there.
I think he made what he made.
I think they went to the Super Bowl.
I think y'all beat him.
Yeah, we did, but like he never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think it's the only one he made.
Bro, passing yards.
Y'all both got 2 strikes.
What? 2? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
3 and number 5 still available. I just gotta think. Quarterbacks that played in a lot of playoff games. Quarterbacks that maybe made the playoffs a lot. Quarterbacks that played in the NFL enough times to play in the playoffs a lot.
Rivers.
Phillip Rivers is not on this list. Brandon?
That was his last one?
Yep.
Shit, what about damn Jim Kelly?
Jim Kelly is not on this list. So the
Shit
fifth
got
highest,
like 5 Super Bowls and lost.
the fifth highest answer, Brett Favre.
Okay.
Oh,
Third
man.
highest answer, Big Ben.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Big Benjamin. All right, the 6th and final question. I need top 5 players with the most 3-pointers in NBA history?
Curry.
Whoa.
It's me. It's me.
Yeah.
It's him.
It is. It
It's
is.
him.
It is. It is. It is. Curry, number 1. Brandon?
Reggie. Oh no.
Oh no. Reggie is the 4th highest answer.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen is the 2nd highest answer.
I meant to say Ray.
Damn.
Reggie's the 4th now.
Yeah.
Shit. Who the fuck passed his little James Harden?
James Harden is the 3rd highest answer.
Okay.
We'll go Clay just to rule that out.
Clay is not on this list.
5th now. Damn. Shit, it's gonna be someone crazy. Who? He already said Larry.
I don't believe so.
All right. I mean, if he didn't, then I'll say Larry.
Larry is not on this
Yeah,
list.
I knew it by the sound of that one. I don't know. 3-pointers. I should know this.
We'll go Bean. I know Bean's not it, but let me get that X off the way.
He is also not on this list. Yeah, 1 strike, Brandon. Just number 5 left.
Steph, Ray, James, Reggie. It's not Larry. It's not Clay. Who did he just say?
He said Kobe. I couldn't remember for a second.
Oh yeah, no, not Kobe. Fuck, bro.
That's for real.
I don't even think it's someone like from now. Shit.
I was thinking Jokic just to help you out.
It's nobody that's playing right now. It can't be. Bro, I don't know. I don't even know where Steve Kerr finished all time, but Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr is not on this list.
I'm going Dame.
Dame is not on this list.
No, Dame. I think Dame just cracked top 10.
3rd and
I think I saw that this year. Fuck, bro.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Bro. I should know this shit too. I feel like. Who pulls a lot of threes too?
Well,
Shit.
Brandon,
I was gonna take my X, bro.
Listen, if you'd like
I was
to
gonna take my
know,
X.
you could just take your X. Because
Yeah,
the
I was
final
gonna take my
score
X.
is 37-33 Brandon. Brandon catches the dub. A close game. That was a close one. To be honest with you.
Go, man.
The receiving yards, you got the top.
Wait, who was it? Who was 5th?
Oh, Kyle Korver.
Bruh, see, bruh. I should have known that.
You got the top 3 receiving leaders in yards. So 12 points in the first round. That was big. And then y'all kind of went back and forth, 7-8, 7-8. That was a pretty good game though. 37-33. I got to figure out what the fuck your record is cuz I don't remember what it is, but we now know Brandon
33%, bro.
we know Brandon is 1-2,
I'm
officially a
1-3.
dub in the dub column.
Dub
A
I'm
column.
dub
1-3.
in a dub in the dub column. But yeah, I think that's it. I think trivia. We talked NBA. We talked NFL. We played some Wordle Weddle Podle. I think it's time to get out of here. Brandon Jackson, any last words before we get out of here?
Good to be back.
Man, I should have done better on that damn Weddle shit, bro. It's like I need to figure out who the fuck on my team now.
Yeah, let's
All
all
these damn young motherfuckers that we got, bro. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck do these players come from, bro?
we'll all study our team's rosters and just in the case that we get screwed in Weddle and get 2 guesses at our own teams.
Bro, don't you got to read the practice squad too, bro. God damn.
Golly. But
Crazy, bro.
with that being said,
Don't forget, man. I'm so blue, I'm greener than purple, man.
I'm more yellow than I am orange. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. There are brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new episode. It has been me. It has been Jackson. It has been Brandon. It has been real. We are out.